I'm Calvin Chapman with the Friday, March 31st edition of the HGP Sportscast. Good evening. We begin tonight with football news. The GT Bear Futsal Star Party Rental Namilco Indoor quarterfinalists decided after last night's Thursday, March 30 final round-robin games. Sean Embrock with more details.
Tuesday, April 4, 2017 will be a showdown of the best indoor futsal teams after the final round-robin was played on Thursday. While the fixture has not yet been decided, the teams that qualified are Back Circle, defending champions Ben Street, Northeast La Penitence, Sophia, Tugville, Goal is Money, Sparta Boss, and Broad Street Bullies. The teams will battle for a place in the semi-finals on Saturday, April 8, and ultimately the final scheduled for Easter Saturday, April 15 at the Gymnasium. The team to emerge the champion will pocket $400,000, runners-up $200,000, third place $100,000, and fourth place $50,000. Prizes will also be awarded to the most valuable player, the most goal scorer, and the best goalkeeper. For HGP Sports, Sean Embrock.
In basketball news, the new competition system with home and away games is a marketing strategy for national basketball federations to raise revenue to revert to development programs among other variable costs. In addition, FIBA America's executive Victor Mansour stated that there are many programs in departments that aren't being utilized correctly in national basketball federations around the world, as is the case in Guyana as well.
There is a lot of developmental programs in the referee department, in the coaches department, on the youth department, with the Olympic Committee, that federations either do not have access to, or don't know how to apply, or do not know how to use or benefit from.
Support to basketball by the Guyana Olympic Committee has been very limited. Mansour stated that his expectations of key organizations is to support the sport.
Politics and administration play a big role in the development of sports in each country, so we expect the relationships to be open, to be fair, because the reason why we are on this is to develop the sport. The reason why we are on this is to look into creating opportunities for those that want to play the game.
However, that is not the case in Guyana. A report on the findings of Mansour's assessment of the state of basketball in Guyana will be reported in a subsequent sportscast. In cricket, Rosal A on Sunday last were crowned champions of the historic Rosal Youth and Sports Club organized Biharis Say No to Alcohol, Drugs, Suicide and Crime and Say Yes to Education, Life and Sports 5-5 cricket tournament. The team defeated surprised finalist number 72 Cotton Load by 24 runs to lift the Bihari trophy and the $150,000 first prize. Batting first after losing the toss in the finals, Rose Hall-Tung Bakewell A rattled up 68 for 4 off their allotted 5 overs, with national under-17 player Kevin Sinclair, who recently won the National Secondary School Cricket League with Laura Quarantine, top scoring with 32. Needing to score 69 off 5 overs to be crowned the champions, Cotton Load were restricted to 44 for 4 as they lost by 24 runs. Rosal Youth and Sports Club Secretary CEO Hilbert Foster described the tournament as a success and noted that the financial package was the largest ever handed out in a second division tournament in the ancient county Berbice. He stated that together the Rose Hall Youth and Sports Club and Bihari were able to successfully promote the Say No to Alcohol, Drugs, Suicide and Crime and Say Yes to Education, Life and Sports messages to most villages and township in Berbice. And finally, we tell you that the West Indies T20 team suffered their 4th consecutive defeat. Pakistan took an unassailable 2-0 lead in the 4 T20 match series with a dramatic 3-run victory against West Indies, chasing an uncomplicated 133 for victory at Queen's Park Oval. West Indies saw their run chase unravel spectacularly, with 18-year-old spinner Shadab Khan once again proving their nemesis with another man-of-the-match 4-wicket effort. The hosts were cruising at 60 for 1 in the 9th over behind Marlon Samuel's top scorer 44, but Shadab's introduction saw a 4-wicket stumble for just 16 runs off 29 deliveries, leaving the innings in strife on 81 for 6 in the 13th over. But needing 14 runs from the final over, Sunil Narayan 9 lifted Windies' hopes when he hammered the first 2 deliveries of the over from seamer Hassan Ali for boundaries. Things then took a turn for the worst, however, as Narayan missed a swat at the 3rd ball, and even after Ali sent down a leg side wide next delivery, the left-hander failed to connect with the 4th ball, leaving West Indies requiring 5 of the last 2. Narayan was run out of the 5th, and Jason Holder, who finished unbeaten on 26 of 17 deliveries, could only muster a single off the final ball. Sent in, Pakistan rallied to 132 all out of their 20 overs, despite an innings which never really got off the ground. And that's all we have for you now on the HGP Sportscast. It's back to you, Travis.